Hi guys, this is me again, Chai. So welcome to my channel. And for those who don't know me, I am a J1 visa teacher here in New Mexico, and I'm currently teaching in an Indian reservation. So it is like a 30-minute away from Albuquerque. So it has been a long time na di ako nakapag-vlog because I have been caught up with work, with personal matters to attend to, with personal struggles. But then for today's vlog, guys, we are going to talk about and how to be a teacher here in an Indian reservation. But before anything else, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share my channel so that you'll have more ideas and information on how to be a J1 visa teacher here in the United States. So schools on Indian reservations, guys, actually fall into three categories. So we have the Bureau of Indian Education schools, we have schools under the tribal control, and we also have schools that are under the religious organizations. However, the salary and the recruitment process vary, but then we need to remember, guys, that Native Americans have preferred hiring process. So for those teacher applicants who are part of other ethnic groups, they are just going to hire them unless there are no Native Americans that qualify for the position. So when I started teaching here in New Mexico, I first taught in a K-8 public school, and that is located in Albuquerque, which is part of the Albuquerque Public School District, which is the biggest school district here in New Mexico. But then right after 8 months of teaching there, I wanted to venture out more opportunities when it comes to teaching in a school or in a school district which can offer working visa or green card to a J1 teacher like me. So commonly, guys, Indian reservation schools are hiring teachers who are major in special education, in math, in science, and in social studies. So those are, I think, and I believe that the teaching needs here in an Indian reservation. So with regards to the hiring process, it is just so quick. It depends on how they need or how immediate is their hiring, or how immediate are they needing the teacher to start. And then with regards to the compensation, it is higher in our case, it is higher compared to those school districts in the urban cities. And then with regards to the colleagues, they are fun to work with. They are very approachable. They are also very helpful and generous and kind. So my one advice for a teacher like me, if you're starting in an Indian reservation, you really need to be as flexible as you are. You really need to be outspoken, and you really need to seek help whenever you have difficulty in other matters aside from teaching. And you really need to seek help or assistance because they are really very supportive with regards to giving you the resources that you need, giving you the support, the full support that you need throughout the. So our community school, guys, is part of an Indian reservation under the Navajo Nation. So our students here are Navajos, and they are speaking Diné language. So then they are really having a hard time keeping teachers because teachers just come and go, probably because of the distance from the city to the reservation. But then with regards to teaching, it is not as struggle, or it is not as pressured that we feel with those schools in the urban cities or in the suburbans. But then here, it seems like we're just home. So it seems like we're just teaching in the Philippines, but we just see to it that we are really following or observing their culture, and we are really following the guidelines or regulations set by the school board and set by the school itself. As a teacher here in an Indian reservation, when I started teaching, my first priority is really to get the trust of my students. So I have to let them feel that I am there for them. I have to let them feel that I'm really concerned with their academic performance and with their behavior performance. So anything that relates to my students really matter to me. So whenever I have struggle with their behavior, I really seek help. I talk to them, or if not, I talk to the social worker or the counselor, to the school counselor, because I know that I cannot really understand their behavior at first, because like, yeah, I'm a foreign teacher, and yet I was able to overcome with my discipline techniques. It has been a hard year for me because it's a middle of the year. It's somewhat like I'm in the adjustment period. However, after that, it really worked well with my students, so that you'll have a very good experience with teaching here in Indian Reservation, teaching the Native American kids, and working with Native American people. You really have to learn their culture and their history. I know that their history and culture is really, really complex, but when it comes to collaborating with them, working them with honor and respect, I know that you're also getting the same respect and honor that you really want to have from them. So I guess you really have to be as flexible, as kind as you are, and you really have to be as knowledgeable as you are when it comes to your field. So yes, I think it will not be a very difficult one teaching here in an Indian reservation, as long as you have the courage, you have the determination, and you have the trust in your school community. Because once students like a teacher, they also love to learn. They would love to go to school every day, and they would like to see their teacher every day and to learn more things about the core subjects and about the world. So it's a nice feeling, guys. And aside from that, when you are also going to have some activities for them, we are going to make sure that it is also aligned with their culture. So we are integrating their culture, and we can also integrate our culture. So with different topics or lessons that we can have. With regards to the class schedule for the elementary, they are starting at 7:50. Teachers will start at 7:30. That's the official time for teachers. Like the time for tour of duty, that's from 7:30 to 3 o'clock. But then with regards to class schedule, class starts at 7:50, and then at 12, that would be lunch break. And then right after lunch break, from 12:35 until 2:05, that would be the afternoon session. So elementary students are leaving at 2:05, but then high school students or secondary students are leaving at exactly 3 o'clock. But teachers here are leaving at 3. That's the official time. I have heard from my other Filipino friends who are teaching in an Indian reservation that they are offered with signing bonus. They have the free housing for teachers. But with our situation over here, or with our experience, our community school doesn't offer any teacher housing. However, we are just very privileged that we have the stipend positions that we can apply for, and we also have the after-school tutoring program where we can earn extra income. But then we are just so glad that they accepted our culture as well. They love our food, and they really love the lumpia and the pancit and the chicken adobo. So they love our Filipino food, and they also love Filipino teachers, because Filipino teachers have been known to be very hardworking, perseverance, and then we are also very industrious in accomplishing our tasks. So then if we are just going to compare our teaching approaches to the public schools in the cities, it is just the same, but students here in an Indian reservations are more tamed compared to those students in the cities, because as I've mentioned, they have this kind of culture which is similar to the Filipinos, like the upbringing of their kids. But I'm not saying that majority of them does, but Yes, I think like 75% of our students here are really, really respectful. They're very cooperative. They really pay high respect to teachers. They are not cussing. Though this community school is under a traumatic community, but then people are still observing good morals, or shall I say, good behavior towards teachers, especially with the Filipino teachers. With regards to working with your colleagues, I advise that you really need to be flexible, you really need to be approachable, and you really need to be more open to whatever concerns that you have. Because once you seek help, guys, they are really willing to help you. So I don't really have any trouble working with my colleagues, because learning their culture, adapting their culture are, I think, the keys to understanding them. And of course, it is also our privilege as Filipino teachers to also share our culture to them. So I guess I covered just the basic information of how it is teaching here. It's a 7-hour working shift, and then that's teaching from Monday to Friday. But I've heard also from other Filipino friends that there are also Indian reservations that are just teaching from Monday to Thursday, and they have a Friday off, so it's always a long weekend for them. But yes, I guess that's it. So thank you so much, and then let's take a look at our fun walk together with my Filipino teachers who are really into walking during lunch break, because this is just one way of, you know, collaborating and then like meeting our Filipino teachers who are also having the same experience with us, like a day-to-day experience teaching with our Navajo kids. So watch this. Oh yeah, guys. So that is our math teacher. We have our science middle teacher over here. Hi. Special education, may labot. and ito yung school namin, guys. Nakaka-proud, di ba? Ito, 5 years lang din nakauwi. So we have a special education teacher over there, high school. So yeah. So ito yung school namin, guys. Oh, di ba? And then during lunch break, teachers are going to go for a walk. Go for a walk. You know, just to release our depression and anxiety and everything. Uy, i-upload ba yan ako sa vlog? So we have Mr. Gonzalez here. Alam nyo guys, dito sa Pilipinas, dito sa Amerika, yung mga di kagwapuhan sa Pilipinas, nagiging gwapo dito. Ito, nagiging Bruce Lee. So, yun. Cast ng bayan, uy. Ito. Oh. Pagbigyan niyo siya, kasi di siya nakauwi ng Pilipinas ng 5 taon. Kasi nasa Saudi siya. Live ba to? Live. We're going to document our walk for this afternoon, guys. Kasi kompleto kami sa casting. O, tingnan nyo. So, yun. So, unsa dyan ay goal na tarong ako na? Wala, makapta tara. Unsa dyan goal? Ano ay? Hello.
Dali sa danya, ma'am. Nakapurma na daw. Ito ba rin? Ito sa picture pa. Ito. Taas.
Ito na i-focus ang ilang kagwapuhan.
Mag-picture ng tadaan, ma'am eh.
Glenn, mag-picture sa tadaan kay para ba dito mo patignaw ikakat-kat.
Ito guys, ang among gyari picture again. So guys, ato interviewin na itong mga kuyog nung hapunan, no? So, di ko mo interview ni Van kaya po lang kaya nasyari ko ni Mr. Sarminas. Mr. Sarminas! Oh shoot! How it is like teaching in an Indian reservation?
Pass.
Alright guys, tanungin natin yung isa sa pinaka-best na teacher dito. Si Mr. Sarminas. He's teaching middle school math. So sir, how is it like teaching here in an Indian reservation?
Challenging.
Bakit challenging, sir?
They look like us.
Glenn, what ako, Glenn?
Ay, saksapo ka na eh.
They look like us.
They look like us. And aside from that, how about the behavior, sir? Kasi yun yung mga...
Better than
See? So students here are better, way better than those living in the urban. Because like, Native Americans are just like Filipinos, guys. They look like us. Their culture is also unique. And so, yeah.
so good.
So, mo na mo pastime, guys. Mo na siya pastime sa mga teachers. So guys, we're already on top of the mountain. So we have Mr. Gonzalez to answer the question, the same question with Mr. Sarminas.
What's the question?
How it is like teaching in an Indian reservation, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Uy, sagutin mo eh.
Is this serious?
Yes.
It's live. Is this live?
Yes. Hurry up.
Yeah. It is my honor to teach her in American, Native American place. Like
what? Look at the one you. How about you, Miss Lingatong?
Why? What's the question?
How it is like teaching in an Indian reservation? Like the students' behavior, the salary, the admin, the environment, the people.
The Filipino teachers here in the reservation has really been very fortunate because the administration has been very supportive from the very start till now. And I think it's a pleasure to work with our students because they're more tamed compared to the students we had in the previous district.
Yay! Thank you! We have Miss Balucos over here and you know, sawa na kayo sa mukha niya kasi palagi siya nasa vlog. Oh, sige na, Day.
So what's the question?
Oh, how is it like, kuno Day, teaching in an Indian reservation? So,
Oh, it's great. You've got to know different culture, and so you've got to meet different people, and it's good. It's good. Seriously, I'm happy because I feel loved and welcome us here warmly. And oh my God, look at the place, guys.
it's a wonderful place. It is. Is it? Is it? Ang pinakanindot mo ko ng answer, ang bate o background kapawiyon sa answer. So, nakikita niyo yung area na yun, guys. So, yan yung school namin, school buildings namin. So, we are like, are we 5,000 feet high?
no.
5,000 feet high.
It's not 5,000. It's like I guess 100 feet
Here?
or
100 feet?
500. 100.
Do you know naman? Sus, magandang dilag. Hello.
Give picture, oy.
So, muna to siya mong walking, guys. So, abot na mi.
lagi apilin na si Kuan.
Shout out, shout out.
Shout out to Mangking, Mangking.
Pa-shout out ni Ma'am Ging.
Ma'am King! Ma'am King!
Kami ang buwan! Mungkos!
Pwede na sa para?
So, guys, that's it for today.
Buwan! Mungkos!
Thank you for watching. Bye.
May nanood ba?